everybody, this is the planet Earth here. Now, I am literally in the middle of nowhere as usual, but not as remote as I was in the other part of California. But Verizon has full 4G LTE. This makes no sense. I am in the middle of fuck all. Look. And Verizon, with one or no bars, still has people covered. Literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how they're doing it, but I have noticed a trend about my lovely Verizon Wireless. I have used about 9 gigabytes, but that's not because of today. So, I don't know how they're doing this, but I realized that they do have towers in the middle of nowhere. Now, yes, the towers are in the middle of nowhere, but in most cases, 1 to 2 bars of LTE everywhere. There's just been a couple spots that had no LTE, and that was in that little city that I uploaded. But Verizon Wireless still is working with 1 bar of LTE. I saw a cell phone tower about 20 miles, 10 miles away. It's like by the mountains. Sometimes they use the tops of the mountains to broadcast the LTE signal. Now, how they get the LTE to that specific tower, I'm not sure. Because I know they don't have like data lines going through the top here. Example, like these power poles, they go somewhere obviously, but you know, that might be even for the cell phone tower. You never know, because there's nothing out here. I don't know where those telephone poles are going to. But Verizon Wireless still works with 2 bars of LTE. Incredible, look. 2 bars of LTE in the middle of the desert. Only Verizon Wireless, not even AT&T has bars out here. You know how I know this? Because I have an AT&T phone. There's no bars. It says 3G, not 3G, 2G. But Verizon, in the middle of the actual desert, doing a speed test now, I should get like, oh my god, a 10 megabit internet connection in the middle of the desert. Wow. And I should get at least 0.5 megabit upload, maybe. Well, not even that. Oh, that's impressive. That is actually impressive. 1 megabit upload in the middle of the desert. Now, when we come over this mountain cliff here, you should start to see the cell phone tower, and the bars will go up. But I mean, they have it strategically placed to where it does the most coverage on this specific road and the area around it. So, in the middle of the desert, I've been looking specifically for towers. And the towers are just on top of mountaintops, or they're just in a place where the LTE signal can go to and bounce. So, obviously they know that their LTE signal can bounce. I don't know how they do it. I don't know where it's coming from. But the LTE signal does bounce, which is weird. There should be an LTE tower on the other side there. I might lose signal right here because I only got 1 bar. But it hasn't dropped. That's the crazy thing about this. Hasn't dropped yet. No matter where I go, the only place I've seen it is in itty-bitty towns where they have no contracts. Or maybe they just don't want to be out here servicing the towers. Now I have only no bars of 4G LTE. Oh, there it goes. I got 3 bars of LTE service. Wow, just like that. Went out for half a second and came right back on. Then it went back to 1 bar. But, I mean, 10 megabits in the middle of the desert. Can anybody not tell me that's impressive? At all? And now I have no internet. But still, that is impressive enough. The coverage is so amazing with Verizon Wireless. Almost 10 megabits down and 1 megabit up. Middle of nowhere, driving at 60 miles an hour. And that's impressive. I don't care what anyone says, but that's impressive. If anybody can beat Verizon Wireless, I would be absolutely stunned. Because I have been everywhere with these services. And I have to say, I hated Verizon, but I love Verizon Wireless. They have covered the middle of nowhere in full 4G LTE in most places. Like, look, I still have bars. How? Look, see? The LTE came back on. It's sporadic, but because it's flatland, you know, the LTE, they have a tower up on 40. That tower is so powerful. I had full 4G LTE for almost 7 to 10 miles straight. Then another 10 miles, I had 3 bars. And then another 10 miles, 2 bars. And then another 4 miles, it would drop down to 1x. That is a strong mother freaking tower. But look, I have 2 bars of 4G LTE. Middle of the desert. Middle absolute of the desert. And look, I'm getting 8 megabits down. 7 to 8 megabits down. 7, it's going to drop a little bit. Looks like it's going to drop. I don't know. It's staying at a stable 7 megs. And I don't know about the upload speed, but... Oh, this is, I think this is route 66. I mean, look at that. 1 megabit up. I think it's microwave technology, but I was looking at the mountains and I don't see any cell phone towers. But I know there's one right over here. I know that for sure. I saw one over here, unless I was looking at one of these telephone poles. I could have sworn to God there was a cell phone tower here. I think they use microwave technology to rebroadcast LTE signals into remote areas. But I'm not 1000% sure. Because having 4G LTE in the middle of the desert is just, it's really impressive. I can't say it's not. There it is. Yep, there it is. That I knew it. How was it bouncing though? That's what I don't get. How was that cell phone bouncing? I don't know how it could have bounced off the mountains and gave me a 4G signal. I don't think that's it, to be honest with you, because I only have 1 bar. See how far LTE goes with... Oh, there it is. Okay, I see. I see how it's being broadcasted. Okay. I was wondering about that. I was like, how the hell is there even 1 bar of 4G LTE? That tower is so powerful. That's why. That is a strong LTE tower. Very strong, actually. That is right in the middle of nowhere, too. Like, right in the middle of nowhere. Look at this. This thing provided cell phone service for a good 20 miles. That is fucking amazing. Look at how powerful. Let's go look. Let's see if we can go in there. Let's take a look at the tower. Let's see if it's possible to look in. Look in there. I see only 2 bars. That may or may not be it, but I've never seen anything like that. Oh, okay. This obviously does not cover the LTE here. But it covers it for a main road, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. Okay. So 1 bar 4G and no bars of 4G LTE. Up 1 bar again. 2 bars. 1 bar. They must be using a different frequency. I want to know what the frequency is before I stop this video. Let me see what the frequency is. Because they are bouncing the LTE signal like crazy. But it's still there. And now it just disappeared. That's impressive. In the middle of the desert. 4G LTE in the middle of the desert. That is just, I cannot fathom it. It's unbelievable. Where the hell am I? All I know is I'm on a road. I'm on the road again. I love driving it. Yeah. Middle of nowhere. Verizon 4G LTE in the middle of absolute shithole. That is impressive, man. Hey, it's one of those rains that goes cross country. Okay, I got 3 bars of cell phone service. 1 bar of cell phone service. But still cell phone service. What the fuck is that over there? Pay me what you wanna. I've only used a 1/4 tank. I've gone 275 miles. 1/4 tank. Ah, look, 4G's back. Very sporadic LTE service. But in the middle of the desert, that's impressive. Middle of the desert. That is incredible for the middle of the desert. Look at that. 13 megabits a second. Middle of the desert. Wow. Might not finish, but still, 14 megabits a second. And 3 megabits up. There's got to be a big reason why. But that is impressive. In the middle of the desert, middle of nowhere. Verizon, I give you my my bow. That is fucking insane. I don't see any cities around here. Actually, I do now. I'm talking about that. What city is this? I got 3 bars. Oh, what city is this? I'm actually curious to know. What little city is this? It's cute. Little city. But they got Verizon 4G LTE in the little itty bitty city? How dare they? Now, where am I going next? And I don't even know if this is Verizon. I mean, this is Verizon, stupid. Oh, now I only got 2 bars. What? Where am I going? Do I just keep going? Wow, talk about middle of nowhere. A trailer park in the middle of nowhere. BCN Bedtre something. Looks pretty abandoned to me. Oh look, we got 3 bars though. Okay, we got 3 bars of LTE. Oh my god, look at that. Middle of nowhere. Look at this, all this abandoned buildings. I don't even know what the city's called. So it probably used to be a city, and then it's got to say something about it. It's got to say something about it. It's in the middle of nowhere. Sun's about to go. Oh, it's going to be scary. It's going to be dark at night. What's it called? Faro Road. Well, that doesn't look that much like a road anymore. People live there? They got, hey, at least they have electricity. At least they have that. And they got 2 bars of LTE in the middle of the desert. Mountain View Road. What city is this, if anything? What's it called? Well, what's the city called? I only got 3 bars, but what was the city called? Anybody? Hello? Oh well, guys, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But it's not telling me the road. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.